gloves, and here we go. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure.
And it's Nigel the Dark Destroyer Ben. And when you talk about legendary fighters from England, this man has to be on the list. St. George Groves. This London, England native always brings the pain. He's a former super middleweight world champion and still believes he can get back on top.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from London, England, here is a middleweight and super middleweight champion of the world, known as the Dark Destroyer, introducing Nigel Benn. Fighting out of the blue corner, a European, British, and Commonwealth super middleweight title holder, from London, England, a super middleweight champion of the world, St. George Groves.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. These two were made for each other. Punch, counter punch. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this show. Did you see that? George Groves stumbling backwards. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything because they got shot.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And he caught George Groves big there. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. George Groves, he's seeing he couldn't take it anymore. And down goes St. George. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Talk about Groves in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus. Ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise you'll see it and your eyes out.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? And he caught George Groves big there. Oh, George Groves finally crumbles to the canvas. Let's see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot!
One, two, three, four, five, six. Come to me.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Is he going to punch himself out, though? He blocks the left. St. George is down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.